Hello Internet, welcome to the Nerd Sanctuary. This is Yami, and today we're taking a break from Vanguard to do a Buddyfight deck profile. It is for the Thunder Knights. This deck took me like a year to build. That's the only reason I'm doing it, since I usually do Vanguard. I'm probably not going to do Buddyfight very often for those of you who actually watch the channel, like, are subscribed. Mainly because Buddyfight does not have huge following where I live. There's no store nearby that'll sell the cards. But with that being said, let's get on with the profile. We have the Dragon World flag card. Pretty much basic. If you run any Buddyfight deck, you need a flag card. For the Buddy monster, I chose Thunder Knight's leader, Commander Fawn. And I'll be getting into his effect when we find the other copies in the deck. For the size 1, starting it off, we have Thunder Knight's Drago Archer. It is a size, like I said, it's a size 1 monster. It has 2,000 attack, 2,000 defense, and a critical of 2. Its ability is that when it's called, if you have another card with Thunder Knights in its name on the field, then you get to draw a card. Good card to have, good draw strength. The next size 1 is Thunder Knight's Brass Shield Dragon with 2,000 attack, 6,000 defense, and a critical of 1. It is a shield, pretty much. Big shield to put in your center. After that, we have 2 of the Thunder Knight Slidewing Dragon, another size 1. It has 3,000 attack, 2,000 defense, and a critical of 2. And its ability is that you can only call it if you have a card with Thunder Knights in its name on your field. And he gives all monsters with Thunder Knights in its name the ability to move. So that's another good card. Like you saw with Brasswing Dragon, it does not have the move ability. Slidewing would give it the move ability, so it's another good thing to have. After that, we have the size 1 Thunder Knight's Silver Chain Dragon, 3,000 attack, 2,000 defense, a critical of 1. And it has the ability that you can pay a gauge to select a card on the field and give it minus 3,000 defense. So that's going to be good since a lot of these Thunder Knight cards, they don't have too great of an attack power, so lowering your opponent's defense will be great. Also, if you have another card with Thunder Knights in its name, this guy gets the move ability. So that's another one. Next, we have 2 of the Thunder Knight Sword Bunker Dragon. Pay 1 gauge to call him, and if you have another card with Thunder Knights in its name on your field, he gets the Penetrate ability. Power at 4,000, defense at 2,000, and 2 for the critical. So he's a pretty good card. Lets you break right through your opponent's center to deal damage. Following that up with the next size 1, we have 2 of the Thunder Knights Main Gauge Dragon, Gauche, I don't know. 4,000 attack, 4,000 defense, a critical of 1. It's a pretty well balanced card despite only having 1 critical, and if you have another card with Thunder Knights in its name on your field, he gets the move ability. So, not great, not bad. Finishing off the size 1s, we have 2 of the Thunder Knights Palace Sword Dragon. If you have a card with Thunder Knights in its name on your field, you can call him without paying the call cost. His call cost is 1 gauge, which, like I said, if you have another Thunder Knights, you can ignore that. He has 6,000 attack, 4,000 defense, and a critical of 1. So, pretty good card, high attack power for a size 1. In fact, I think that's higher than the attacks of my size 2 monsters, so. Now we're starting on the size 2s. We have 4 Thunder Knights Drum Bunker Dragon. His call cost is pay gauge, and you may put a card with Thunder Knights in its card name from your hand into his soul. He has the move ability, he has the penetrate ability, and he has soul guard. So, very overpowered card. Very good card to have. 5,000 attack, 4,000 defense, critical of 2. Good card to have, and definitely one you don't want to have in every Thunder Knights deck. Following that up, we have 3 of the Thunder Knights Battle Axe Dragon. He has 5,000 attack, 5,000 defense, 4 critical, but you have to pay 2 gauge to call him. So, if you can if say you get this die in your opening hand, he can deal 4 damage right there. Made it a lot easier to beat your opponent. Then we have 2 of Thunder Knight Sword Shield Dragon. 3,000 attack, 5,000 defense, 3 critical. And if you have another card with Thunder Knight in its name on your field, he gets the move ability. Moving on to the next and final grade, or size 2, we have 4 Thunder Knight's Leader Commander Fawn, which is also what I chose for my buddy monster. His call cost is you pay 1 gauge, he has 5,000 attack, 5,000 defense, and 2 critical. But while he's on the field, all cards with Thunder Knight in its name get plus 1 critical and the move ability, including him. So just having him on the field, he gets the move ability and his critical goes to 3. That's it for the size 2s. We have only 2 size 3 monsters, and they're both Thunder Knight's Bastard Sword Dragon, or I guess the show called him Bastard, but that's probably because it's a TV show. You pay 2 gauge to call him. He has move and double attack. He also has 7,000 attack, 6,000 defense, and a critical of 2. On to the items. I have 4 of the Thunderblade Drago Breaker. Its equip cost is pay 2 gauge, and if you have Thunder Knights on your field, it gets plus 1 critical, 5,000 attack, 2 critical lights off. Following that, I have 2 of the Dragonblade Drago Seal. You sacrifice a life to equip it, and as long as you're not using a link attack, this card's attack cannot be nullified. I kind of want to replace this card with Dragon Arm's Drago Keeper, because it lets you reduce the damage by effects and by penetrate by 1, so it's a much better card to have. Following, we have 4 of the Thunder Formation. It is a set spell, which means it stays on the field. When a monster with Thunder Knight in its name moves during my opponent's phase, then I get to put the top card of my deck into the gauge. And it also works in the final phase like an impact, and at the beginning of the final phase, destroy this card, all monsters on the field, pay 4 gauge, and you reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, and put them in the drop zone. Then from those 3 monsters, or those 3 cards, you can call any Thunder Knights card as long as you pay the call cost and, stay to the size 3 rule. And then you get to attack again. After that, we have 2 of the Dragonic Formation. It's a counterspell that can only be used when you're being attacked, and you move an Armor Dragon from your field to the center and change the target to that Armor Dragon. So it's another way to have cards move when you've already used the move ability. 2 Green Dragon Shields. When you're being attacked, if you don't have a monster in the center, you can use it, nullify the attack, gain a life. 2 Red Dragon Shield. When you're being attacked, if you don't have a monster in the center, pay 2 gauge, nullify the damage, and you can actually deal a damage to your opponent. And then we have Dragon Barrier. Next time, when you cast it, the next time a size 2 or greater monster on your field will be destroyed, it is not destroyed. A single Dragon Flame, which is destroy a monster on the field with 5,000 or less power. And because Thunder Formation works as an impact card, I only have 2 impacts, Gargantua Punisher. Pay 4 gauge if your opponent has 4 or less life. Neither of you have a monster in the center, you can use this card. Deal 4 damage. This card cannot be nullified and the damage cannot be reduced. That's about it for the Thunder Knights. I'm not going to do much with Buddyfight. Maybe, if I can work it out money-wise, I'll do some pack openings, but that's about it. If you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. Even if you don't like what you see, put a comment. I'm always open to hearing feedback. And while you're at the channel, why not look at some of our older videos? We do Vanguard, we do Yu-Gi-Oh! Might find something you like. This has been Yami from the Nerd Sanctuary, and I'll see you guys later.